and worms. It's Cosmic Cat. It has been quite some time since I've uploaded a video, and I've been thinking for probably months now about how to come back. And I wasn't really sure how exactly. I kept like overthinking all of these different things, and I think ultimately the best way for me to get back into the flow of things is to just do it instead of like really trying to like, I don't know, like plan something out or like make any promises or anything like that. I'm just gonna come back and just start. I'm just gonna start drawing, you know? And I guess maybe I'll just ramble for a few minutes about, like, I don't know, what's been up with me and whatever, and kind of give a little hint as to what is going on in my life. I started going by a new name since the last time I really uploaded a video. I go by Dion now, and I use he, him pronouns, so that's different, I guess. Not much different. If you're following my Twitter, you already know this, but hey, for anybody who hasn't been, or doesn't have Twitter, or whatever, now you know, I guess. It has been quite some time because I started like a real job, and then the real job got like really in the way, and I kind of knew that would happen. And I don't know exactly how often I'll be able to upload. I don't want to make any promises, because every time I make promises I disappoint myself, and in turn anybody who is actually looking forward to me being around again. So I don't know, I really want to get back into the swing of things, because I'm realizing how much I miss this, I guess, just like talking to, I don't know, like the hypothetical people who will eventually watch this video, I suppose. I miss just having time to sort of like just get things off of my mind, like I used to. Like, I used to talk about a lot of stuff that like really mattered to me, and I don't do that anymore. I don't really have the chance to do that anymore, because it's hard for me to do that kind of thing at work. Like, I work as a server, and it's like, I don't want to like, it's not even like I don't like my coworkers. Like, they're alright. There's nothing wrong with them. I mean, well, my current coworkers. I changed shifts. The shift that I had before, I really like my coworkers. My current one, it's fine. Like, they're fine. I just don't feel like that same, like, friendship connection kind of thing. But whatever. I mean, it's work. Like, look, I'm just going to work. Okay, whatever. But yeah, like I was saying before I really went off on a tangent there, I just, like, don't really get the opportunity to just, like, kinda just, I don't know, just talk about things that are on my mind. And I'm sort of realizing too that, like, it's not like I don't have people I can trust about, like, with talking about this kind of stuff, but I feel like I am bothering people. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm not really, like, I don't know, like I'm taking up somebody's time and they don't care or whatever. But, like, I mean, when I'm talking to the camera and then uploading this onto YouTube, sure, nobody might care, but you guys can click off the video if you don't care. So, if you're still here, you care a little bit, which is cool, and it's kind of like, it serves both purposes. Like, it's like, I get some stuff off my mind, and I'm not inconveniencing anybody on purpose. Like, you can just leave anytime you want to, and that's cool. I will not be mad. And it also is kind of forcing me, like, I haven't really been drawing a lot, as much as I'd like to. I'm actually surprised this is turning out as good as it is, considering I haven't drawn in so long, like, for real, like, sat down and, like, actually focused on it. It also, like, starting to upload videos again does mean that I kind of have to set aside dedicated time to draw, which is good for me. It's good for me to, like, keep up with. I don't even know what this is, really. I just, like, wanted to draw, Honestly, something with no eyes? I don't know why. Something about, like, creatures with no eyes is, like, really cool to me. I don't know frickin' why. Um... Would it be like that, or would it be the other way? It doesn't matter. Yeah, having, like, really forcing myself to, like, set aside time to draw is, like, something I kind of need right now. Otherwise, I'm just gonna, like, not do it at all, and that's not good either. Like, this was something that was really important to me, and it is still really important to me. And I know that the less time I spend doing it, the more out of practice I feel, and the more it makes me feel like I can't get back into it. And that's not good either, you know? So, that's sort of, like, the gist of it. It's, like, hopefully coming back will just kind of make me, I don't know, like, take care of myself better in certain ways. Like, this is taking care of my, I guess, like, my creative side and my, like, in a way, like, my mentality, like, my mind, and just, like, letting me, like, offload thoughts and things like that on, like, out into the abyss. And that's nice. I miss that. I really do miss doing this. So, for anybody who is here, who has been watching so far, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. I guess that being said, if you're still here, sticking around, feel free to, like, put topics in the comments about things that you might want me to, like, discuss in the future. My current interests, if you want, like, this is more like if you actually are ever interested in me, like, hearing me, like, ramble about this stuff. I have recently gotten really, really into astrology. And, like, I was into it before, but, like, I'm finally getting into things like birth charts and, like synastry charts and stuff like that. So it's like, for a lot of people, like, when you think of, like, astrology, you're thinking about, like, zodiac signs. It should be, like, your sun sign. Like, oh, I was born, you know, like, for me, I was born on October 15th, so that makes me a Libra sun. Or people would just say, like, oh, I'm a Libra, I'm a Taurus, I'm a Capricorn, whatever. But I've been getting more in depth with things like your moon sign and your ascendant and your Venus sign and Mars and Jupiter and blah blah blah, and, like, oh, your moon, like, my moon falls in my 4th house, and, you know, what that means, and, oh, my Saturn is in my 1st house, which, oh god, I could rant about that forever because that is painful. So if you were ever interested in hearing me rant about astrology, there's that. I've also been getting into, like, other, like, spirituality sort of things. Like, I've been getting into crystals. Like, do I have one with me? Nah, I don't really feel like getting up to go find it. But, like, I've been getting into, like, you know, crystals for their, like, healing properties and things like that. And it's fine if you don't believe in this stuff. Like, I don't, like, you're allowed to believe what you believe in, and I'm allowed to believe in what I believe in. Like, I don't follow Christianity anymore, but I'm not gonna, like, sit here and, you know, tell you you're wrong and this, that, and the other thing. Like, pfft, I don't care. I don't have to waste my breath, and frankly, in the same vein, you don't have to waste yours or your typey, fingery time. But hey, these are things that I can, like, absolutely, like, rant about for hours. I've been getting into tarot, which is also really fun. Fun as in super confusing right now, and... Okay, not confusing. Confusing is not the right word. It's more like... I have to hone my practice a little bit. And I've been, like, really dedicating myself recently to, like, studying it, like, further for real, which is cool, and I'm really excited about that. It's like... sometimes I feel like I ask a question and I get a completely, like the cards tend to answer a completely different question, which is probably fair. It's probably like, hey, that wasn't important, so here's what you really need to know. Oh, I really like this. Oh wait, that's right, I need this because I still need to, it has a tail. So I'm just gonna start it here, actually, because where I had it before is kind of now hidden. Okay. What else have I been up to? I've been... Well, really, that's kind of like most of it. I've been getting back... I'm starting to get back into therapy, which is good. I stopped for a while, as I tend to do. Unfortunately, when I get into a new relationship, I tend to sort of forego a lot of my own needs, and I'm trying to stop doing that. That's super important. And that's something also that I could definitely talk about for a while, is like how important it is to take care of yourself, even in a partnership. Because from first-hand experience, I know what it's like to sort of abandon your own sense of identity in exchange for, you know, having a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever. What else could I talk about? I could talk about, transgender issues, for sure. As a trans man, I have that experience. Obviously, I would never be able to speak for or on the behalf of trans women. And I can really only speak very specific sections, I guess, of like non-binary experiences, because I did identify as non-binary before, and still, that's something for a different video, or I'm not gonna get deep into that, but, you know, it's just, as a note, it's not everything's really all black and white, I guess. But hey, that's something I could talk about if you were ever interested. Oh, I could always talk about my story. That's always a big one, because I'm still working on it, just not as much as I should be. Not as much as I should be. But, I'm really liking this. And I don't know how long I really want to make this video. This is kind of just to sort of touch base again. Because it has been way too long since I really, like, did that, I guess. And I don't know, I just couldn't really think of a better way to get back into it other than just kind of doing this. Like, because every time I spent time, like, writing out scripts, and then I would get partway through and it would just feel, like, not, like, sincere. And this feels, like, rambly. It feels horrible, and it feels weird, but I feel like that's still gonna be the best bet for me, because I'm not, I don't know, it's just, I think in a way, making it freeform does make it a little bit less, it doesn't feel like it has to be perfect, I suppose. And that's kind of the biggest thing, is that I'm not a perfect person, and I'm often very hard on myself, as most people are. Most people are very hard on themselves, and it's kind of the society we've been raised in. But, for me personally, like, I think allowing myself to upload something that's very flawed and human, I suppose, in a way, is sort of a way of forcing myself to let go of control, and forcing myself to let go of this idea that I must be perfect. And I could definitely link all of that back to astrology. I'm telling you right now, I am resisting the urge to say, oh my god, that's because I've got a first house Saturn in it, and, you know, Libras are actually a lot more perfectionist than you would think they are, and blah blah blah, and trust me, I could go on for hours. But yeah, that might be, I might just cut it here then. I don't know, I miss you guys. I really do. And anybody who's still here from the olden days, thanks. I really appreciate that. Like, you guys seriously rock my world, honestly. You guys are so cool. And there's, like, so much that you guys have done for me in the past that, like, I almost feel like I owe it to you, in a way, to come back and keep, like, working on my craft. Like, the tablet that I'm drawing on. Like, this was, like, the money for this was donated to me. And, you know what? I think at some point, somewhere along the way, I sort of lost the appreciation for everything that other people have done for me. And I want to get back into that. I want to get back to, like, I don't know, like, remembering that I didn't do this all on my own. I didn't, like, I can say, yes, I'm self-taught, but my journey as an artist was not all my own. It was not done alone. There were so many people along the way who inspired me. There were people who supported my craft, both, like, you know, like, by cheering me on and by financially being there and helping me. And I really appreciate all of that. I really do. And I'm sorry for... I mean, I think I deleted the tweets by now, and I'm not going to go back and, like, rehash them, but I really am sorry to anybody who does remember those things and felt offended or felt like they were taken advantage of or taken for granted. I really do apologize because, you know what? I sort of lost my way for a bit there. It really wasn't right of me to say those things, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to make a big thing about this right now because most of you watching this probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But hey, thank you for everybody who's been here along my journey for me, with me, whatever, you know. I really appreciate it, and thank you to anybody who is here and is new, and that's awesome. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the channel. It's gonna be a lot of this. Drawing, talking and drawing. Maybe eventually some more story bits like I had before. Ugh, that was so much fun to do. You know, stuff like that. But, yeah. I'm just gonna leave this here. Can I... Look at this guy. He's cool. I don't know. I like this thing. I don't know what it is. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this, but I'm really having fun with it anyway. Alright. So, thanks so much for watching this video. Oh my god, that went way too long. Anyway, bye!